The night was cold, the kind of cold that clung to your skin even beneath your jacket. Streetlights flickered over the small suburban neighborhood, where families locked their doors, children slept in their beds, and quiet stretched across the lawns. But in the middle of that silence, something happened. Something that still haunts me to this day. Before I take you deeper, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and tell me where you're watching from. We love hearing your stories in the comments. It keeps this channel alive. Now let's begin. Her name was Amara, 12 years old, skinny, shy, and new to town. She had just moved with her mother into a modest 2-bedroom house at the edge of the cul-de-sac. Her mother, Captain Evelyn Carter, was quiet, disciplined, and sharp-eyed, the kind of woman who always seemed to be watching for things other people missed. But the neighbors whispered. They say she's military. One woman muttered at the grocery store. Special forces? Ha! Probably just office work. Another scoffed. Single mom with a child? Yeah, right. They always exaggerate. And Amara? She heard it too. At school, kids laughed at her the moment she opened her mouth. My mom's in the Special Forces, she once said proudly during lunch. The cafeteria erupted in laughter. Special Forces? Your mom? Please, sneered Jessica, the ringleader. Yeah, added Tyler, tossing a grape at her. Next you'll say she's a secret ninja. Amara bit her lip, fighting the sting of tears. She tried to defend her mother. But the more she spoke, the louder they mocked her. It wasn't just the kids. Even adults dismissed her. One day, she stayed after school waiting for her mother to pick her up. A police officer, Officer Randall, patrolled the area. He noticed Amara sitting on the curb, hugging her backpack. You lost, kid? He asked. No, sir. My mom's coming. She works with Special Forces. Randall barked out a laugh. Special Forces? What is this, Hollywood? Kid, don't believe everything your mama tells you. Amara's face burned. She's not lying, she whispered. Right. Randall smirked, patting her head dismissively. And I'm the president. But that night, everything changed. It started with a noise, shouts from the corner store 2 blocks away. Amara and her mother had just gotten home when the sirens wailed. Evelyn froze, her trained instincts lighting up. She set down the grocery bag slowly. Amara locked the door behind me. Don't open it for anyone but me. Understand? Yes, Mom, Amara whispered. Evelyn pulled on a black jacket, slipped a compact holster onto her hip, and was gone. Moments later, chaos erupted outside. 2 armed men had robbed the store. The neighborhood panicked. People ran, and Amara, pressed against the window, saw flashing lights fill the street. Police cars skidded to a stop. Officers jumped out, shouting commands. Among them was Officer Randall, the same one who had laughed at her earlier. He grabbed the loudspeaker. Suspects, put your hands in the air. But the men didn't surrender. They grabbed a woman as a shield, dragging her toward the street. Guns out. Panic spread. Children cried. Amara's chest tightened. Her small fingers curled into fists. Mom, where are you? And then she appeared, from the shadows at the far end of the block. Evelyn walked into the glow of the streetlights. Calm, focused, every step deliberate. The crowd gasped. What's she doing? Randall muttered. Is she crazy? But Amara's eyes widened. She knew that walk. She had seen it before, when her mother trained alone in the backyard, when she practiced dances with perfect stillness. Evelyn's voice cut through the air. Let the woman go. The robbers laughed, shoving the hostage forward. Or what? In one swift motion, Evelyn dropped low, rolled across the pavement, and in seconds disarmed the first man with a fluid twist of his wrist. The gun clattered to the ground. Before anyone could blink, she turned, elbowed the second in the throat, and swept his legs from under him. The officers froze. The entire street froze. And Officer Randall's jaw dropped. The same woman he had mocked, the mother everyone doubted, stood calmly with both men cuffed using zip ties she pulled from her jacket pocket. She handed them over like packages, her expression unreadable. Silence hung in the air. Then whispers began. She really is... Special Forces. My God! Randall's face flushed red. He avoided Amara's eyes, but she was staring right at him, chest swelling with pride. Her mother turned to her, voice steady. Amara, come here. The little girl ran into her arms, tears breaking free at last. Later, after the men were taken away and calm returned, Officer Randall approached Evelyn. His voice was sheepish. Captain Carter, I owe you and your daughter an apology. Evelyn's eyes narrowed. You don't owe me one. You owe her. She nodded at Amara. Randall crouched down to the girl's level. Amara, I shouldn't have laughed at you. You're Mom's. She's incredible. And so are you, for believing in her when no one else did. Amara sniffled, but for the first time, she smiled. I told you. That night, as mother and daughter walked home, Amara whispered, You really are a hero. Evelyn shook her head gently. No, I'm just someone who does what needs to be done. Remember this, Amara. Never let their laughter decide your truth. People will doubt you, dismiss you, mock you. But your strength isn't in proving them wrong. It's in knowing who you are. Amara held those words close. And Officer Randall? From that day forward, every time he saw her, he tipped his cap respectfully. Sometimes the world mocks what it doesn't understand. Sometimes people laugh because they're too blind to see the truth standing right in front of them. But the truth always finds its way to the surface. So I'll ask you, have you ever been laughed at for telling the truth, only for people to realize later that you were right all along? Share your story in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share it with a friend who needs encouragement today. We'll be back with another powerful story soon.